Tracia is not about to be the topic of this conversation.
Okay, so I'm having this bomb ass product launch for my product line, Simply Straight by Tracia J. It's a hair care product line. Right now I have out 2 items, a shine and a spritz.
So, have y'all ever had a person that's like a friend and an enemy, and you put them together and you call them a frenemy? Well, if Messy and Shady had a child, it would be John Pierre Cornell.
In Atlanta, you're not gonna be shit.
And you have shit.
Ain't shit.
And you have
You're
shit.
not gonna be shit.
And you have shit.
Catch my shade. Catch my walk.
Catch my
and catch my
tree
life
on the
because
way out of
you
my
are
home.
fraudulent
And
ass
should go
motherfucking
to
nigga.
your
fuck you and fuck all the shit
domain
that
or
you talk
something.
about, bitch.
Honey,
Say what? Get fly. Say what? Get fly. Say what? Get fly. Say what? Get fly. East Coast, get fly. West Coast, get fly. Midwest, get fly. You know that we get fly. East Coast, get fly. West Coast, get fly. Dirty South, get fly. You know that we get fly. Yeah, I said it, get fly. We gon' get fly. Yeah, I said it, get fly. We gon' get fly. Say what? Get fly. Say what? Get fly. Say what? Get fly. Say what? Get fly. East Coast, get fly. West Coast, get fly. Midwest, get fly. You know that we get fly. East Coast, get fly. West Coast, get fly. Dirty South, get fly. You know that we get fly. Yeah, I said it, get fly. We gon' get fly. Yeah, I said it, get fly.
Listen, so the whole shady shit is, I made sure, I made sure, bitch, I had already told these hoes, oh yeah, it's still home. Bitch, I canceled the party like 2 weeks ago. Why you think, why you think Tracia is working, girl? This is the real shit. I canceled the party 2 weeks ago. Tracia got a booking. It's for like $2,500. I say, bitch, get your points. It's her birthday weekend. Why would I not want you to have your money?
For the new year, you know, like people are all coming in. You know, I get some that are requesting RSVPs. And these are these brand new companies. They don't even have track records. So I chose to make it just the missing links of what I do in fashion. So, I mean, you got desserts, you had hors d'oeuvres, you had a DJ, and you had the performing artist. Those were some of the things that I want to implement year after year. You had a big, beautiful home of mine, so you really got everything you needed, especially for free.
So I was just like, girl, go get your money. Anyways, these motherfuckers come, they don't be having this shit together. Bitch, if they would have paid $100, they would have ate a good meal. Last year, they paid nothing. They got an extravagant meal. Why in the hell should I do this? This is not feeding the homeless Fabulous Faces. This is Fabulous Faces. Homeless people don't even get to come and see Fabulous Faces. We go to them. And we do feed them, but honey, we don't have an event called a gala and then feed the homeless, honey. Come and dress in all gowns and shit, honey. We don't do that. Child, he say he took his people, but it's so good to see you.
It's good to see you too.
Go check on that baby, honey. He done took his people. I don't want you to get no shit.
I was just sitting there, you know, listening, calm, like, yeah, okay. And then he's talking about his gala and how glamorous everything is, and he normally has it with white tablecloths and how he normally has it at a venue, but he didn't go through all of that this time because people don't show up and people don't RSVP and blah, blah, blah. And I was just sitting here like, boy, stop. You know that you was just having a kickback. You should have just told us to wear some jeans and sneakers. Nobody had time to be wearing no gown for this daggone event. Like, I was ready to go.
Let me go ahead and go then. Let me see what's going on.
Yes, please go check on them.
Alright.
Oh my God, Kelly just done did the most out of everything going on.
So I know Shay McCray throughout networking in Atlanta. She's a fly chick. Like, I can't even front. You know, I've been designing her birthday dress for years. She always comes to me and says, KL, I want you to make my birthday dress. And of course I do. She has this amazing boutique with her fiance. And dare I say it, it's a step above anything that I've seen in Atlanta. Shay is an actress on my web series Trade. So me, her, and Charzelle work together. So I'm bringing them in today to kind of just give them a little feedback on the gala and also to establish business or whatever the case may be.
Hey, what's going on?
How you been?
I'm great. Looking
Good.
fabulous as always.
Girl, you fabulous boutique is cute in here.
You
just walked in when we were just talking about Trade, the web series, and how, you know, we got D Woods and how we're.
Oh yes, God, D-Woods.
Yeah.
Sickening.
Yeah.
At the shoot.
Yeah.
How you been since the shoot?
I like the shoot. I like the way the photos and everything came out.
Look like y'all got that money. It kind of remind me of Days of Our Lives, Bold and the Beautiful.
Oh, I saw somebody put this look messy.
Shay's a sweet girl. I worked with Shay on the set of Trade. That was KL's production.
Little makeup, like, no problem, you know. Cause you fixed mine, like, you know.
Right, that little quick doo-wop pop on the cheeks and lashes.
That's how you do it, pop.
Man, just a little quick doo-wop pop.
What was up with the hairstylist? Was she giving too much? Cause like she was like maybe like you came and you was shutting it down.
No, she was a little irritated because she was waiting for so long.
Oh, I thought that's what, when you get hired for a set, I thought that's what you do.
Yeah, I thought so too, and I thought that wasn't her first time, but.
Oh, she tried to throw shade at me.
Did she?
I walked in. I was like, that's the hairstyle. She said, yeah, I'm only here to do D Woods. I said, oh, yeah. I have a stylist.
Yes.
So there was the last time we were on set, me, Charzelle, and Shay, there was a little conflict with this hairstylist that I'm not gonna name because I don't like to tarnish people's reputation, but she had the most nastiest attitude. And that's what I'm talking about in the Atlanta fashion scene. People are divas and divos for no apparent reason. It's like you try to book them and it's like John Pierre. They are living in a make-believe world. They're living in a bubble. Basically, we're out here working and people like that, the John Pierres of the world, are not doing anything but talking.
Have a stylist, don't worry about it. Like,
my God, no baby, just D Woods, not you, girl.
Yeah, I didn't even want you to do
not
my
you, girl.
hair. Like,
no,
girl.
No, ma'am.
So, what y'all got going on?
I'm doing an event. This is no shade to his event. Just kind of do a networking mixer, showcasing my talent along with some of the stuff we are involved in. And I wanted to be fabulous. I found a venue. It's called House of Floor. It's very nice on Auburn Avenue. Very nice. It's like a boutique, and on the other side it's a spa. Really nice decor. Really nice. Met the lady. She was instantly sold by it. She was like, oh. Like I said, she said, what's your name of your production? And I said, he gets the special. That's exactly what she said. I kid you not. So she must have already knew my name.
Yes,
she must have already knew my name. She's like, work it out. Let's get it. Let's do it. You know, this is good for us. This is good for business. So I want you all to be involved in it.
Yes, God.
I have to look at my schedule.
Oh, I know. That's why I said let me check now because she might be doing something. It is a Sunday.
Oh, I'm up at
Innocent.
the market. Oh no. Tigger. I'm booked with Big Tigger.
Nighttime.
It's not giving me the time yet.
We're gonna see. If
It's
you.
at the Atlanta Motor Speedway.
Okay, we're gonna see if
So,
it might be. It
likely-
sounds like a day event.
It sounds like a day.
This is the evening,
Yeah.
so you might be able to slide over there for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Say a little, hey, Shay on the red carpet. Let me da 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 da. We'll see.
But yeah, we working. Unlike some people that I know, hint, hint.
I don't want to go to the Tracia J for a red
Oh,
carpet.
you will not have.
Yeah, I'm making it formal. Everything with me has to be formal.
Yes.
I don't really want to do no. So it's going to be invite only. I'm being very selective. You got to send credentials. I'm dead ass because
Okay.
you know how I feel about Atlanta market.
Down.
Her clothes were sickening. The whole store was sickening. She's sickening.
We need to make this market about fashion, about class.
Real fashion.
Real fashion.
Real
You
fashion,
see these?
real
Real clothes.
Kind of
real stuff.
Designers. If there are
Real
design-
stuff.
No, you have your buyers, and then you have your designers.
Right.
Don't get me wrong, we buy some things. You get what I'm saying? But there are a lot of things that we actually sell
Right.
together.
Right, and that's fine. Like as long as it's about class
Design,
and elegance,
yes.
decor, that's all that it matters.
how it
So
go.
I just want us to come together as a group and really just do something. And I was thinking of maybe, having like a model in like one of my gold gown and just having her like made up and you just like, be however you want to, create with that. And she could walk around, and we can just make this something like very classy and elegant. Besides your original stuff that you normally want to do. And look, if I have to push back my date for you, I'm gonna push back that date because
I think it might work because I will be in I know, I'm so busy. Yeah,
I'm gonna
I'm
have
so
to get back to
sorry.
you too because I think I have a wedding. I'm doing a wedding that day, and it's either the first or the second. That's what I have to get back to you on. And then, depending on the time, I have to get back to you on that too.
Okay.
But I think back here in the back of my mind, it's telling me everything will be okay.
I want to get it done like soon, ASAP, and then show somebody how a real fabulous event it's supposed to do. I'm working with my sponsors. I'm trying to get, some wine sponsors and stuff. Pin back up my resources. So
Let's work on it. I got you.
Okay,
Let's
perfect.
get first class in there.
Okay.
If this liquor is involved.
Okay.
Get liquor involved.
Absolutely. Yeah, they have a license and stuff, so we
First
can.
class, let's do it. I got you.
See, that's my girl.
Sounds good.
I live. She's sickening.
Let me recap you a little bit because you kind of missed some of the drama or shade that's going on.
Who is he?
John Pierre Cornell.
No, I don't know who that is. I've never heard.
Oh, you never heard such name?
No.
Okay.
Never.
It started with, her snubbing her and having Tracia J to host the red carpet. Whatever. Who cares? The next thing she tells me while we're talking is that her fiance, Colin Turner, extraordinary designer, John Pierre takes a picture with his ex and put it on social media, and then after that post a picture of you and Colin.
Why though? What for? What's the point?
I don't know. I feel like exes is off limits. What are you doing? I know the business.
Richer though?
Huh?
Who does it make richer?
No.
What's the point? What's the purpose?
Nobody's getting no coin out of the nobody. I feel like he does that. I can post I'm doing a mixer, and then I'm doing a fabulous gala at my house.
I was supposed to do a face for him. He had a cool little hookup, but the hookup didn't have no coin. So mama couldn't show up, so mama didn't show up.
I came because I'm naturally going to come because I just felt like I needed to be there just to be honest, just to kind of see what was going on. See what was going on. It was, they had wine out of red cups. I was like, this a cookout or this a gala? Because I don't have
Wine out of red cup?
The red
Solo cup?
Solo cookout cup.
All right, yes, fabulous.
What's been up with you? I haven't.
Me. Nothing's been up with me. Just been makeuping, beating faces, keep it to myself, minding my business.
You beating them like they in the elevator.
Okay, with Solange fist.
Right?
With Solange fist and feet.
Is that a word? Is that a word? A new makeup term?
What?
Beat with Solange fist?
No, she just said the elevator, honey, so I had to.
I love it
I had to
though.
give it
I
that
love
sauce.
it. Yes,
I had to
I
give it that
love it.
Solange
Salon
sauce.
fit.
I hear that. I hear that. Well, I look forward to working
I
with.
definitely look forward to going to the event.
Okay, so today JP came to pick me up from the airport. I just got back from my doing my launch in Birmingham. That turned out so great. I can't wait to tell him about it, and I know he got some tea to tell me about the gala.
How was it?
It was good.
You did? Oh my God, I am not gonna tell you, bitch, but KL and Charzelle, what's her name? Charlemagne. Oh my God, you're so ugly. But anyways, they came to the event and they didn't realize that I had changed everything to just making it like a music launching. So they came in their gowns and shit, girl. It was so fucking funny.
You so funny.
You know I had to do it. I ain't telling shit. And then they gonna come and talk, so this looks like a gala. I said, a gala? No, bitch, it's just a music kickback. A gala, bitch. She was trying to be funny, but bitch, I got all the jokes. Exactly.
I knew those ghetto assholes was gonna come to JP event just like that and try to be messy and fuck some shit up. I knew it. He didn't even have to tell me. I knew it.
So what's first? What's the plan?
Okay, so we're gonna handle this meeting with Cash, and then we're gonna fly to New York, and we're gonna handle those meetings up there with Carson.
I have Tracia, now a part of working with me in my line. Yes, KL may have used her, but I have her now. And that's all that matters.
Girl, I can't drive for shit.
You can't drive.
Bitch, I can't drive for shit. They done gave me this car, girl. Bitch, okay, hold on, let me call Cash. Cause Cash works for Street Money Worldwide, like I was telling you. We finna go meet up with him real quick. Fuck all that shit. Bitch, I ain't gotta prove shit to nobody, honey. Call me fraud, call me what you want, but don't call me motherfucking broke. Hold on, let me call Cash. Cash. Nah, man, I got my model. She just flew in. I'm finna bring her over there and have a meeting with you.
I'm at Passport.
All right, I got you, bro.
All right, good.
Yeah.
So today I'm having a business meeting with my Chief Operating Officer, Clyde Lewis. He is the best of the best. When I say he's my right-hand man when it comes to fashion, when I can consult with him on something or say, hey, I need this photo shoot to go this way. I need this collection to go that way. Clyde will step in and he will make sure that I have the best possible look for my line. He's worked with me on countless fashion shows, Fashion Week, you name it. He's the go-to guy when it comes down to creative directing. What's going on? I'm not gonna put you in the late category because I know you were in school and everything. But how can you be Chief Operating Officer and not be going to New York Fashion Week with us?
When are you leaving for New York?
I'm leaving tomorrow morning.
Oh, I just got a lot of big things going on right now with school, so I'm not gonna be able to make it. But you got Charzelle.
Me and Clyde are having a conversation. In less than 24 hours, let me tell you, last time I met with Charzelle at the boutique, in less than 24 hours, She completely spazzed out on me. She may not be going. Charzelle.
Please.
Charzelle may not be going. Okay. So I didn't get to tell you what happened Friday night. Okay. So we are completely down to the wire when it comes down to Fashion Week. You know, Charzelle has been helping me design the collection, and she has been, you know, yeah, beautiful sketches.
The sketches were beautiful.
Beautiful sketches. She says she sews. But I haven't seen her sew. So I gave her some fabric that I had. You know, it's some neoprene fabric. Like, that's like my favorite fabric to use. So I gave her the fabric saying, you know, here's the fabric. You know, I was thinking possibly that she may take it and try to, you know, emulate one of the designs that she had sketched out. So as we're getting down to the wire and I'm finding out my factory's in China, the Chinese New Year is coming. So with the Chinese New Year, they're saying that they can't get all my samples done. Well, I gotta show between, I gotta show between 8 to 10 pieces in New York. You know, I wanna show, you know, a pre-fall winter collection. You know, I don't wanna give the whole, because I'm planning a big show. And, you know, I was like, okay, I'm gonna give a preview. So right about now, I had only 2 samples done. So you talk about 2 samples, and I need about 6 more to meet the minimum of at least 8. A good 8 samples. So, you know, I hit Charzelle up. I'm like, hey, do you still have that fabric? She says, yeah. So apparently, you know, she still has it. She hasn't used it at all. I was at my house and I loaned her some fabric, and I told Charzelle to bring the fabric to me because we were on crunch time with New York Fashion Week, and she was supposed to sew a piece. And I asked her what was she doing with the fabric, and of course, crickets. So I told Charzelle, you know, can you meet me for the fabric? She says, yes, I can meet you for the fabric.
So no garments?
No garments.
Okay.
No garments. So keep in mind now, how can I put this? She comes to me every time we meet. We've never not met anywhere else. So she messages me on Facebook Messenger and she says, where do you want to meet? I said, well, if it's not an inconvenience to you, you know, just bring it to my house. You know, me and you kind of stay within the same area. And like you said, you stay in the same area as her. So you say, I'm not as far as I used to live, you know.
Right.
So, you know, I do that. And she says, no, it's gonna be an inconvenience. So I said, well, we are meeting Sunday. So we'll just bring me the fabric on Sunday. And then she says, you knew you needed that fabric. I was like, it's not a big deal, just bring it to me on Sunday. Oh no, nigga, I'm on my way now. That's what she says. I'm like, okay, what is this all about? Like in all capital letters, like snapping, huh? So after that, she calls me up and she's like, you knew da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And I'm thinking like, wah, 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 wah. So I hang up the phone. I don't like working with those type of people. And I thought Charzelle was somebody that I was gonna mold and take her to the next level, but she's completely trash. I get a call on my phone from my gate saying that, you know, somebody's trying to get in. So I don't open the gate. I only got 1 call. So I wait a while. Nobody came, called my phone or anything. So I go outside to the parking garage, and guess who's strolling in the parking? Like, I mean, stomping the runway.
Stalking the garage.
Stomping the runway with Uggs on.
Oh, the girls love they hug.
Charzelle with a box full of fabric.
No garments?
No garments. Box full of fabric, no garments, but you sew. You sew. So I'm like, what's going on? She's like, you knew you needed this fabric. And she starts going all off loud in the parking lot. Loud, just for no reason, just going crazy, loudly, just, I don't know. I do not know what was going on. So I was like, you know what, you're crazy. Are you gonna give me the fabric or are you not gonna give me the fabric? She's still yelling. So I just decided to just walk off, go check my mail.
I'm bothered.
I went and checked my mailbox to see if I had some mail. And she's behind me, yelling. And I'm like, you are crazy. You are absolutely crazy. I said, you are yelling in my complex. That's ridiculous. You are yelling. So I'm walking. She's walking, following me, yelling. I get to the door. She stands outside the door at the box, like, just going crazy. I don't know. I'm not inclined to say what she was on that night.
He has the affinity for the white powder, the nose candy, the big C, whatever you want to call it.
Is that the new fashion accessory?
Coke is the new white.
So
She loves it. This ain't the first time we've seen her act all outright. Out of character for her. Very out of character. She was high on coke. I can guarantee it if we pull a blood sample right now.
When I tell you, she came to my house and tried to kick in the door and I had to call the police. I don't know what you're on, what you're doing. I'm not implying anything. I'm just saying, you went from 0 to 100 and I know it's not me.
If it ain't about Fashion Week, if it ain't about getting these samples done, then I don't want to talk about it. She's like, no, you are taking advantage of me because I have a car.
Okay. Oh, you said because she has a car?
Yeah.
Did she not have gas?
I mean, apparently that's what it was, because she was like, I'm not gonna always be able to come where you're at. You can't always assume. I said, if you need some gas money, just let me know. I'll give you some. I'll throw you some gas. I'll throw you a couple of dollars if you need that. You know what I mean? So after all of that, she's going off. This ain't going nowhere. I said, Charzelle, just get out of my house. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? I said, Charzelle, just get out of my house. Just get out. You're gonna put me out. You're gonna put me out. So she gets in my face. Now you know how I am about people in my space. And I said, I'm not gonna do this with you because I'm not gonna lay hands on you. So the best thing that I can do is call the police.
And she represents trans girls poorly. She's a poor representation.
So I'm telling Clyde about the incident because this is just not right. I'm headed to New York Fashion Week today, and I got to deal with some drama. Last night I'm making police reports. It was crazy.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with these people. I don't know what they do now. They're saying they do fashion, and it's just really a bust. And I really wanted to work with them. I really wanted to, because they're supposed to be the it people in Atlanta. The it people of Atlanta.
Nobody's ever heard of Charzelle.
So yeah, we're going over these looks. I'm so excited to be going to New York Fashion Week. I'm not gonna tell y'all just yet what my collection is gonna be, but I want y'all to stay tuned because it has a very, very powerful message. But yeah, we working.
Can you pull it up?
Yeah, I'm looking at it now.
So you like the back. I'm just moving it off screen so I can see you. You see it?
Yeah.
That back is everything, right?
I love the rope detail.
I love the belt though. The belt is astonishing. You know my aesthetic. You know I love a 60.
But you know what? This ties it in too. It grunges it up.
Now I will say I will say she did her research on me because you know I always love a sick back of a dress.
Yeah.
So she did do her research on that front. But you could do all the research you want to do. But if you ain't sewing, then you ain't doing shit. So my assistant is here, Clyde.
Hey, Malcolm.
So Malcolm is here. He's also coming to New York to help me with the show. He's running a lot of errands and stuff like that. You know, he's the celebrity realtor of Atlanta, but he is helping me with this because I need help as much as possible. What you think about these fringes?
Yeah, it'll give nice movement on the runway.
So yeah.
Oh, so much drama. I love it.
So we're gonna try to make a noise, but I'm gonna go ahead. I gotta pack because you know I ain't packed yet.
What time is your flight tomorrow?
We boarding at 7:50, so I gotta be there at 5. Yes. And then I have everything being delivered to the hotel, so you know it's gonna be like a little like me all over the city going to check in, get my packages, and then I have a model fitting on Saturday. I'm gonna do a dress rehearsal. I'm gonna take all 8 pictures. I'm gonna dress them, take all 8 pictures, so I know who's wearing what. I did that myself because I can't be waiting for the day of the show to meet these models and all of that shit.
You got everybody casted, or you just gonna?
I can't. Yes, I'm biased this year because I wanted all dark skinned models, but I understand that black comes in all shades. So we're gonna.
I think as long as you take care of Black Girl Magic, I think you should be good.
That melanin.
That melanin.
The melanin is melanin.
I'll talk to you later. Hit me when you make it to New York.
Tracia,
Hey, JP.
what are you doing, baby?
Everything's good. So I met this stylist. His name's Jordan, right?
Uh-huh.
So you know how we've been talking about taking our image to the next level with the high fashion or whatever.
Uh-huh.
So he has a good rap sheet of celebrities that he's worked with. So I thought he would be a really good fit to bring.
Hold on. I see. Hold on. Let me pull up what I see. It looked like you just do the Love and Hip Hop people. Do they pay?
As far as I know.
Oh, okay. Cause you know what? Actually, I'm looking at his page. I remember meeting him with my son at Stevie J's event when me and KL went, and he was with Mama D. He had on some little cute outfit, but I remember him now. Wow, so he's gonna do you high fashion. Let's see how that turned out. It could be cute.
Yeah, so I met with him and he showed me like a few outfits. He had this like jumper, it kind of looked like a mini jumper, like a mini jumpsuit. It was cute, and then he pulled out this little skirt, and it had like with this little star bralette. It was so cute, but that was more for like probably like a club appearance or something. Like,
Honey, I'm trying to fabulous face you. You know what? Give me a few minutes. Let me see if I can make a call. I have a friend that I knew in Florida. I know she's maybe here in Atlanta. I don't know. I haven't heard from her, talked to her in a while. But I'm really ready to take your brand to like high fashion. So I'm gonna let you enjoy Jordan. Try him out, see exactly how that works out, like with the shoot and stuff like that. Do a test run. But realistically, I'm gonna call this girl. Her name is Cache. I met, living in Florida, like we know a lot of people, so I'm gonna call her up and see what she got going on, and I'll try and get a shoot with her and you, and see what we can come up with. Okay?
Okay, yeah, let's get it.
All right, baby. I'll talk to you soon.
Alright, cool.
Ciao.
JP actually wanted me to go with a different stylist for this shoot. I think her name was Cachet. I haven't seen anything that she styled or anything. Cachet, the name just sounds so ghetto, kinda. I don't know. Maybe I'll meet her eventually and we can vibe. But right now, I'm just really feeling me and Jordan's vibe, so that's why I wanted to go for this shoot.
Cachet Chanel Royal. Oh, Queen Bee all day, baby. I'm a wardrobe stylist / fashion stylist. I've worked with plenty of celebrities. My resume is very extensive. Cynthia Bailey to Pretty Ricky to Natalie LaRose to Dreezy. The list goes on and on. Royal Fudge styling is it's actually just me. It's my personality. It's who I am. It's what I'm about. And it's actually my name. So Royal is my last name. Fudge is my last name as well. It was my grandmother's maiden name, and she was a lady. So, I had to put her somewhere in here. It's just, it's about building people in clothing. Like making you feel a certain way about who you are, showing who you are through your clothing.
Hi, baby. Oh, you working, booked and busy. Oh my God, I love you. So listen, I just got the phone with my client, Tracia. And she's met this guy that I went through his Instagram, and he was at the Stevie J event. He looked like he can do her some stuff, but what she was saying about the looks, I come to my friend from Florida who I ain't talked to in a few years, and I know you expensive, girl, but talk to me. I need her to do like probably 2 or 3 looks. What are you charging right now?
What's the budget?
So I get this call from Jean-Pierre today. I don't really know him, but a job is a job, a booking is a booking. Let's go ahead and see what this is about.
Well, Jean-Pierre's gonna have to build that because she's from Alabama, so she's still new. But she does have like funders, so we can get it. So if you just tell me exactly like a roundabout, just send me a price sheet and then we'll go from there. Because I know I want her to do like 2 or 3 looks with you. If it's $1,500, $2,000, I got you. We just gotta talk to her team. She has one.
I just need a budget. I need to look at her page. I need to see who she is, what she does, and I can go from there. Once I see her budget and I do homework on her, as long as my money is in my account, we're good to go.
So this is the only thing I do want to say. She's a video vixen that we're trying to take her back to high fashion. Cause she used to work with KL a long time ago, but we're trying to take her back high fashion. So now that I'm doing PR for her, and a whole big spill done happened, child, I'm ready to work it out and really get her there.
That's fine.
All right.
We can do that.
So
and change her over, but she gotta be comfortable with that look. She gotta stick. If you're gonna do high fashion on her,
right.
She cannot go back to that thoughtful look.
I'm with you.
And I hate to say thoughtful because of course I was a vixen before.
Right.
And there was nothing thoughtful about me.
Right.
But she's gonna have to stick to that, and her whole image is gonna have to change. Period.
No, but I'm definitely with that because the Fabulous Faces brand is a luxury brand. Most don't even understand how serious I am about that. But definitely, my love, just send me over your price sheets over to the email, and we'll go from there. Thank you so much for your time. I know you're busy on this shoot. Good to speak to you again.
So I'll get you later.
All right, love. Stay fab.
So he tells me that the client is Tracia J. I don't really know her. So my way of doing things as a stylist is, of course, I'm gonna go to your social media so I can get to know who you are. From the looks of it, she's a model, but she's gonna need some work. So we'll see what happens. And plus, I need my money first. So we need to see if there's a budget.
so my name is Donaldo. I am the makeup artist, the one and only makeup artist. And as far as what I do, who I am, I'm the best. Basically, I've styled for the world renowned. I've styled for the top CEOs in this industry. No need to name drop. The only name drop I drop is Benjamin. My family is very supportive of my fashion. I lost my mother, I've lost my brother, so now only left, of course, in my immediate family is myself, my father, and my son. Me being a father and being able to take this young child and mold him and to grow him into being the best that he can be by showing him his strengths, not mine, his strengths, and allowing him to be who he is, that's the greatest accomplishment that I've grown to admire.
What's up, baby?
Hey, baby.
I'm good. What's going on?
Okay.
Okay, so today I am styling my girl Tracia J for her magazine cover. It's gonna be lit. The theme is super, super dope. I got some great looks lined up for her. And let's just see how it's gonna go.
So I'm so glad both of y'all could come today. I really wanted to link both of y'all together.
Okay.
This is Donaldo. He's a makeup artist.
Hi.
This is Jordan. He's
Pleasure
a
to meet
celebrity
you.
stylist.
Nice to meet you.
Celebrity
as well.
makeup artist. So look that out. But yeah, so I want to bring y'all together so we can knock out my next issue for my magazine.
Okay.
Y'all know my Tracia J International Style
Of
magazine.
course.
So
Period.
why not get the best?
Of
Yes.
To help me. Today, Mr. KL Extraordinaire Allen set up a photo shoot for me for my next cover for my magazine. Okay, you know how him and JP going back and forth about whatever it is they're going back and forth about. So, KL set me up a shoot and JP set me up a shoot too. Crazy, I know. So you know what we talked about before, how I want to switch to high fashion.
Right.
So this is what we're doing here, more of a high fashion look since everybody trying to say I'm urban, stuck in the urban.
Okay.
Show them.
We're gonna shake it up
a little bit.
Yeah.
Shaking in the booty.
Yeah. Okay. I think today our focus is gonna be very gothic, very Lady Gaga-like, and I think Tracia, if she really comes in with a really, really good mindset, Donato comes in and beats her face to the gods. I style her like a doll to the T. Then this concept and this photo shoot cover is gonna be sickening boots. Period.
Donato, last time I saw you was at KL's little
Soiree, gala,
that
whatever
thing,
you want to call
whatever.
it. Yeah. Now, thinking about last week and her makeup at that party, it was kind of like paint by numbers. You know, I was like, girl, you're looking kind of trashy. But, you know, hey, I'm just calling like I see it. Roll the film.
You can express how I want you to express, honey. Follow command, honey. That's what models do, girl. Girl, don't have me beat your face and fuck you up for your next shit, bitch. Cause I'll do it, girl. And have you thinking you looking like the fiercest goddamn bitch in the ATL. Girl, honey, cause apparently you gonna make it tonight, honey. Cause it's lacking, honey. It's lacking.
See what I'm talking about? But like I said, I'm just like, girl, I'll help you out. You know, you definitely need my expertise in all categories in that regard. But you know, we'll see what's gonna happen because I can't wait to get to hold of her face. I really can't. I really can't. Because she definitely needs experience, Donaldo.
So yeah, since I haven't seen you since the last little soiree,
Yeah.
I know you didn't go to the gala.
For what?
They gave it. Jean-Pierre's gave it.
No. For what?
I heard it got real messy. He called me after, because you know I was out of town too.
Okay.
So he called me and he was just like, KL and Charmander, whatever. Got into it real bad and it was just like this big thing that ruined JP event. You know how KL is.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Because, see, KL and his little subpar organizational skills, I can't deal, for real, I can't deal with it. You know, I'm here for you, and that's it. Because I'm not, you're welcome, because I'm not going to deal with KL. I'm not going to associate my brand with that. I'm not dealing with that, because every time KL comes around, every time KL organizes something, It goes
It's an
like
issue.
it's an
Goes
issue.
left.
It goes left always. Always.
So it was KL's idea, actually. He came to me to set up the next cover for my magazine to shoot. So I was surprised, aside from everything that we've been dealing with and all the mess and stuff that's been going on, that he actually wanted to still come and help me with my magazine, which is awesome. I love KL, of course. But I'm not really feeling KL right now, so I just really didn't want to be around KL. Like, I really appreciate him setting up the shoot and everything, but we just clashing too much right now, so I just thought it was a good idea for him just not to be at the shoot today.
Look, I got too much upcoming things with magazine shoots, agencies, and I'm not talking about your mom and pop around the city. You know what I'm talking about? So I just don't have time for it. I don't. Now, after reflecting on last week and KL shindig at his place, I'm just not about all that anymore. I'm just like, here we go again, and I'm just not gonna work with that group. I'll just go ahead and continue to fly out of town, get my bags, do what I do, come back to Atlanta, live my life, shoot back out and fly back out again. I'm done. I'm just done for right now. I'm just done. I just can't.
Yeah, so I thank you for like inviting me into the group, but you know I'm very, very booked and busy filming with Loving Hip Hop. I got my everyday clients, you know, so I appreciate the offer, but I have to check my schedule and see. These don't seem like my type of girls, okay? I sit around and talk about checks. It seems like they're sitting around talking about a whole bunch of nothing, so we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, we will see. You'll see.
Okay, so word around town is that Jean-Pierre had this gala or lack thereof. And I'm just like, Jordan Vashon doesn't really accompany himself to low budget events. I'm always booked, I'm always busy. So if I'm gonna take the time out of my booked and busy schedule to get all dolled up, get the full head to toe glam, and attend an event, I need it to be up to par. So I'm very, very, very like hesitant to meet this group and to get invited into this circle because I'm like, can these people even sit with somebody of my caliber? Are they even working with clients of my high end? Like, what is it about? What are these people about? What are they doing? If y'all are putting on low budget galas with orange carpets instead of red carpets, why would Jordan Vashon be there? I mean, unless you're paying me for an appearance as a guest appearance, then hey, we can talk business. Other than that, y'all can keep your low budget events to yourself and just leave me out. Thanks.
Okay.
Right, let's go. I got the look ready. Yes.
Since this is gonna be on the cover of the magazine, I just want her face to be rather clean. At the same time, I want her lip to be that pop of color, but not color. So I was like, okay, to go with the contrast of the wig, I'll just go ahead and give it like a nice metallic, soft metallic white lip. You know, and that would be like just a focal point that won't take away from the wig and her face.
Okay, so after they sent me this long 6-page essay for the creative direction behind this look, I'm like, y'all are dealing with the Jordan Vashon. I'm a visual person. All I had to do was see one image, one concept that we were going for, and the look is gonna be there. So they sent me this long email. I skimmed through it, then I saw the pictures and I was like, got it.
So the hairstylist, her name was Nicole. She came through. KL was going for like this Lady Gaga type of look with the like the white blonde hair and everything. And Nicole came through, killed it. She did an amazing job. I looked great, of course.
So I was living in LA for about 4 or 5 months doing makeup for Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. And you know, the LA circles are small, so you never know who you know. So, you know, you always be nice and professional. So get to Atlanta and I walk in, I'm in Atlanta, of course. I walk into Tracia J's photo shoot and lo and behold, there's a photographer there from LA. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So, you know, we're shooting the breeze, what have you. Coming to find out we have a mutual friend in LA. And I'm like, oh, wow. You know, and I was like, oh, you're that photographer. So then it all came together and I was like, oh my God, okay, Tracia, you're really, okay, I see what you're doing. Because we're able to shoot with a professional photographer and this is what the standards I'm used to. You know, so kudos to you, definitely. You're on the right track for now.
So after John Pierre said, I haven't done a line in New York Fashion Week in 3 years, he's gonna have egg on his face. And hopefully he's gonna have a good barber to touch up those edges, cause I'm about to snatch them real quick with this collection, straight like that.
Okay, ladies, now let's get information. I slay. Okay, ladies, now let's get information. You know you that bitch when you cause all this conversation. Always stay gracious, just be that ass to the beat. Here we go. Toss my back, toss my back. From the back. Toss my back, toss my hot sauce in my bag. Swag. Toss my back, toss my back, toss my back, toss my back, toss my back.
I got you doing it right. So see this? So this is the room.
Then you turn right.
No, like this. So say you're coming down the stairs, right?
I'm gonna show y'all how a real boss work because I'm catching flights and they catching feelings. I'm in New York Fashion Week for 24 hours, in and out, showed my collection, saw buyers, saw press, saw media, and now I'm back in Atlanta to let these bitches have it. So as I said, I could not miss my girl Asia Shari's fashion show. So I caught a 24-hour flight to New York, came back, and still made it to my house so that Asia could send her car service to pick up me and a few friends.
Yeah, it's your boy Daryl, but everybody knows me as DC. My title in fashion is that I am a professional model. I actually walked for Essence magazine and then I became the Essence Eye Candy. I've been featured in Sheen magazine. I was also on the spread of Control magazine with model, host, and TV personality Takara Jones. Yeah. I met KL a while back. I walked in a show for him. I don't even remember when it was so long ago. But KL, man, he's a real cool guy. I did walk for him, and yeah, I mean, you know, I'll work with KL at any time, I believe. His designs are dope.
Hey, it's been a long time.
I know. How you been?
I've been so good. Listen, come on in. I'm gonna lead you in.
Okay.
You know, there's some people here, so.
Okay. Hey.
You good?
Oh my goodness. How you been? Hey girl. What's going on? Nothing much. So pretty. Thank you too. I ain't seen you in forever.
No, it's been a while. I know Melinda from high school. I had a little crush on her back in high school. We used to pass notes here and there, but you know, it's just one of them things. But right now, I mean, we're real good friends.
So Milan, I'm so glad for you to join us. Like, I didn't know that you knew DC.
Yes, we went to high school together.
We passed notes back and forth, but that was like high school stuff back in the day.
Whoa! Did you just say that?
Yeah, we passed notes to each other. I mean, it was like 9th grade. So.
You really didn't say that. You said you went to high school.
What y'all was passing
I
on?
didn't go to high school.
Do you want to hunch?
I was gonna give him my
check yes.
So she
Check
was like
no.
a crush. Is that what you're saying?
She was cool, man. She always been cool.
Was it one of them notes? Do you want to hunch? Check yes.
Oh no. He's always been a gentleman.
Remember that?
Never had. No.
Oh,
He's always been a gentleman.
So we're having a good conversation, you know, about fashion and introducing ourselves and where they're from. And come to find out, Milan and Daryl are also from Alabama, which is kind of interesting because there's this thing about people from Alabama. Tracia's from Alabama, Daryl's from Alabama, Milan's from Alabama. I'm not gonna, you know what? I'm gonna keep my comments to myself.
I invited Milan to this group because I feel like when people say they model in Atlanta, they be modeling like their cousin's photo shoots.
But one photo shoot, you're modeling it. I think we need to start taking people's resumes before they join any casting, any show, and saying they're model.
No, we need to do a full screening. We need to get dental records. We need to do a fucking psychological exam.
Sick motherfuckers insulting the craft.
That's true.
A photo shoot does not make you a model. Let me see them checks. Let me see them print ads. Let me see whose runway you're on.
Right.
Like, really.
That's true. I got plenty of friends that just overnight think they're actresses and entrepreneurs. It's like, what work you put in?
Do you model? Because you were.
I don't. I'm too short. I appreciate that though. I'm too short. I could do print though, but I'm short. I'm like 5'3" now.
It must be the heels that got
It has. It's my half, baby.
Let's get into that. What do you do? Let's get into that. Because you just here right now. This is my girl, but you ain't saying nothing about
girl,
what you do.
that's what I am.
You are my
I'm
girl, but you ain't
cute,
saying nothing about what you do.
Oh, you support a girl.
I am supportive. I got his back. I'm strong up behind him.
You just look so industry made.
I am.
Like you just.
Most people know me from a Nickelodeon show. I was a co-star. I'm an actress. So I was on the show. Yes. It was called Taina. It was on Nickelodeon.
Oh,
I was
Taina.
Marissa. Taina! Yeah, everybody knows that. Everybody knows who I am.
I'm just dealing with a celebrity. Why you ain't tell me?
Because I think if she want to tell people she's something, I can't. My relationship with Latangela is dope. It's actually a serious relationship, and I didn't think that we would be that serious right now. I don't think we're going nowhere. A lot of you may know or may not know, she actually is the co-star off of the Nickelodeon classic, Taina. So, I mean, hey, it's cool, man. Our relationship, we rocking because we do the same thing and we understand each other.
I'm glad that you joined us tonight. We are going to go to Asia Shari's fashion show.
So I get a knock at the door. And
who invited you?
This grotesque, buckwheat looking creature is standing in front of my door, drinking a 2-liter soda.
And don't be acting like you have a problem with me, because one thing about the 2 things show, I showed up for your friend's shit. Ain't none of my people come, but I'm here for your friend's shit. Hey y'all pretty people.
Hey. So here I am. I don't go to fashion shows. But of course, this is my little love heart model, Asia. She's doing her first fashion show. So I decide to pop up and meet up with the guys at KO's house, hoping for this car service to come and take us to Asia's event.
Is she not having did I really come back in town for another piece of fuck shit of Atlanta?
No. You know, when there's people in the room and everybody's talking and people just like to project their voices and like take over the conversation, like that's something I can't deal with. I think it has to do with like home training.
Honey, I run a few companies that teach you how to be home trained, but one thing I know when I'm dealing with people of caliber, I know how to talk, when to talk, and where to talk. Unlike knowing that I've already wasted time, so you have to understand.
I would like to stand over here with words.
Honey, I don't give a fuck where you
people
stand.
that talk civilized. Too many times that you disrespecting me. First of all, you're in my house.
I don't care at this point, KO. I just wanted to come here, share this last moment with you guys. Because I'm going to be gone to Chicago. I don't have time to deal with the non-money makers. I now have a contract with DTLR.
I'm trying to support somebody's fashion show. But can I be honest with y'all? Who in the fuck wears DTLR? I'm just asking.
I never heard.
See, DTLR, he always does this shit, but he's always trying to say he's the next celebrity stylist, doing all this shit, but I ain't seen him style nobody in 12 years. You have to hit everybody. Listen, I ain't gonna miss none of my money. DTLR has a radio show. They have other affiliate programs outside of the urban shit because they are a multi-million-dollar company. He dissed me the last time, honey. This is my problem with our kind. This is why I'm in my Wakanda. Honey, while y'all went and saw a movie, I went and gained a lifestyle.
What does DTLR stand for? What does it mean?
DTLR, it doesn't matter at this point.
What do you mean it doesn't matter? This is a company that you just got a contract with, and you can't even tell us what DTLR means? You sit up here defending it and shit?
Listen, when the checks are cut, that's all I worry about. I don't give a fuck about nothing else. As a publicist, as a photographer, as anything of Jean-Pierre, when you hire me, I am going to do all of that and some. Will I tell you a lie just because you're asking me? No. What I'm going to tell you is DTL hired me because they know my work.
So I just got back from New York Fashion Week.
Yes,
Standing
I heard
ovation.
about your show. Yes.
Something
Was it on the calendar for New York Fashion Week is the question. Was it on the CFDA calendar? No, it was not.
But you can't even tell us what DTLR stands for.
It don't matter. I'm a part of the true logistics.
That counts.
Well, this is not going to be, and this is not going to be a shouting match. This is not going to, because you, first of all, you're in my space. So I don't need you to disrespect.
Yes, sir,
my space.
Mr. Allen. I invited Mr. KL to my gala. It was an artist showcase for my opening of my next Artist to B.L.O.W movement. But I didn't inform him that I did a whole 360, canceled everything, wasn't doing a 5-star dinner, wasn't charging $100, not $300. I did all of the cancellation. Mr. KL and his little trainee friend, Charzelle, Charmonster, whatever her name was, she's came and gone. Okay, I invited them. They came in their gowns and something. Finally, something new. Honey, I didn't give a fuck. I'm always gonna be in something new. I'm always gonna have something going in innovative. Mr. KL, I applaud you on your current successes for finally catching up.
You don't have to. How can you not coincide with me in the room? That's what I want to understand.
That's why. Phone call keeps coming.
You say what? I want to understand why the fuck we ain't at this fashion show.
That's what I'm trying.
So I'm pissed because I don't know who told him we were meeting up here. It might have been Asia, I don't know. But at this particular point, I'm over it because the energy just went from here to here. And I'm not going here with him tonight. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. So he's gonna get out of my house right now. What problem does he have with me, like, to discredit my show in Black History Month,
yes.
Black Lives Matter? I don't care if I did New York Fashion Week for the kid, for the kiddies, for the low budget, Family Dollar fashion.
You motherfucking
I did
did.
You think y'all can really have a sit down?
Right, I just don't
That's,
see it.
that's the thing.
It would be nice though. We need more of that. We should try, babe. We should figure out a way.
I don't think
It's
so.
gotta be a way.
He extra as fuck. You don't need that type of negativity around you. Like, honey, he might outburst. You know how outburst at a show, an event, whatever. I don't know. I'm not feeling it.
I'm gonna talk to him. I think it's something y'all can come to. Maybe I can help see that.
Oh, look at you.
I'm trying to be the positive. Trying to be the peacemaker, man.
John Pierre and KL are always going at it. I don't know what it is with these two. They have like some kind of history. I don't know what the history is. I don't even know if I care to know what the history is. However, they always going back and forth at each other. The beef, it gets further and further away from me every time because I'm so lost at where a lot of this even comes from. A lot of it comes out of the blue. He's KL this, and KL being the subtle KL that he is, John Pierre. Look, you know KL is a very subtle guy. So yeah, I don't know, that beef is crazy to me.
What is going on? Because I don't know what's going on. You done already got me to KL house. I feel like you done did one of my little stiff old-fashioned moves and set the bitch up to be goddamn grounded and roasted. I'm over here getting roasted by these motherfucking kids, girl. What the fuck is going on? There ain't no party bus, ain't no light. I got a flyer. I done flew all the way in. DTLR, they question me about DTLR. Girl, who are these people? Okay. Okay. Alright. I already show up inside and surprise her, and she doesn't have car service. That's just the shit that I'm talking about with Atlanta's fashion. Like, it's gonna be together or it's not. Stop inviting me out.
But where are we standing right now?
But KL, you didn't even tell me you was doing the show.
Can y'all have a sit down?
I've already tried.
We all work together.
I want to work with KL. Me and KL already had this heart to heart about the same show. My cousin just got killed. While KL was there doing that, my cousin was killed in Florida. That's the part why I want to identify with him. Me and KL are both parents of sons, and we live our lives the way we want to. I identify with him. It's the problem that I identify with him too well sometimes.